What's up? How are you? It's Yigal, and today it's kind of weird because I am wearing a tie. Now, let me explain to you why I'm wearing a tie. Uh, Obviously, for the last month or so, my daughter Tali has been at home, and it's been tough to get her on a schedule. And she's been wearing her pajamas all day long and watching TV and doing some classes here and there. But the truth is, there hasn't been a lot of structure. So last night I said, I'm done. I'm going to implement some structure. We're going to make this happen. So I started implementing structure, and she was livid. I mean, it was World War III in my house last night with my daughter. Daddy, don't talk to me. Get away from me. Don't touch me. Get out of my room. I mean, she was angry because for the first time I was implementing structure and holding her accountable to stuff. So, but why am I wearing a tie, right? It's funny. So this morning I said, I'm going to build a structure where we wake up at a certain time. She makes her bed. We have breakfast. She changes, brushes her teeth, the whole 9 yards. And she didn't want to get out of her PJs. She just didn't want to get out of her pajamas. And it was craziness trying to get her out of the PJs. So what I said was, listen, if you get out of your pajamas, I will let you dress me. So she chose my shirt, my tie, my pants, my underwear, my socks. She chose everything for me to wear. And as I was working here today, talking with the mastermind today, we had a mastermind call, I realized that this is a metaphor for how you need to run your teams. You see, if in your shops you don't have structure and accountability, people get to be free and do whatever that they want and have zero accountability to hold themselves to or expectations to hold themselves to. And when that happens, when you want to say something, implement something, new expectation, it's like whatever, or it becomes World War III. You have people saying stuff like, hey, I didn't sign up for this. At Cashco, we had a manager throw her keys at us when we started implementing some rules, and she was very, very angry. Now, with my daughter, I implemented the rule of just changing out of your pajamas at a certain time of the day. Instead of 2 p.m., it's 8 o'clock in the morning. But what's happened today, she's been happier. She's done more work. We've had a better relationship. And the fact that she sees me wear the tie and the clothes makes her smile every time I go downstairs. Now, how do we translate this into your team? When you're going to offer new rules, more structure, and more accountability, make sure that you offer your team something for them to give back to the organization. And when they give back to the organization, they see that certain thing happening, they will follow the rules and the structure and the process with a smile on their face. So let me know where you're watching from. Write a comment below and what the store name is so I know who's watching. It's always weird to just go live and not know who's watching. And then let me know kind of what you're getting out of this. And if you're joining us a little bit late, we're talking about why I'm wearing a tie today. I never wear a tie. And it's because I've added a lot more structure to my daughter's day. And part of adding the structure was allowing her to choose my clothing for the day. And it's been awesome because every time I go downstairs, she's happy. And so the way we translate that to your shop and your business is if you're going to start adding structure, building the culture, being more accountable, right? You've got to let your team have a say in what's going on. And when you implement some of those things that they have a say in, they will have more fun working in the store, have more fun helping you build a better culture and better organization. But if you're just going to come down with a hammer on them and all of a sudden implement new rules and regulations, well, they're going to say, what happened? All of a sudden, it's changed. Or they're going to say like, oh, whatever, you're just going to give me more rules and then walk away and not hold me accountable whatsoever. So how do you see yourself implementing this in your shop? Write this in the comments. How do you see yourself implementing? And if you're watching the replay, just hashtag replay. If you're watching live, hashtag live. Say hashtag live. On a scale of 1 to 10, are you implementing structure and systems and procedures? Or is everything so lax that people just get to do what they want? Everything's been great because people just do what they want, and that's the type of owner that I am. Let me know what you're currently doing and what you see yourself doing in the future, because that's very, very important as well. So we've got Lisa Little from Conyers, Georgia, Fieldstone Jewelry and Pawn. Thanks for joining. Dwight Kelly, what's up? brother from Just Pawn It. Scott Sawyer's here from Georgia, All-American Pawn and Gun. Georgia's in the house, right? Lisa also says, I'll bet you are more productive today too. 100%. Like now so when we get dressed, sometimes I would have come into work. If I didn't have an early meeting, I would get some stuff done in my PJs, or if I ran, I'd still sit, in my running clothes. But now I wake up with her every single morning. 8 o'clock, we get dressed. We sit down to do a book that I bought for her so she can learn math skills, and I'm kind of homeschooling her. We do that from 8 to like 9:30. We eat something at 10 o'clock. I start all my meetings, and then I go back and we have lunch together, and then I come out and we play together. But there's structure to her day. She knows exactly what needs to happen during the day so that she's a lot happier. And even, listen, ladies, I wish I recorded this. She fought me so hard to change out of her pajamas. So hard. But I did her hair. We brushed our teeth together, right? We did things together to grow the day. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to do things together with your team and not just walk out. I've seen a lot of pawn shop owners do this, or business owners saying, okay, so starting today, we're going to have white jewelry holders, showcases, instead of black ones. Starting today, this is the new marketing. And people are like, wait a second. Hold on. Talk to us about it. Let's have a conversation about this. Maybe they know better than you do, or maybe they just want to give their opinion. When you make them feel connected to the organization and what's happening with the organization, then they feel accountable and they feel responsible to make it happen. So moving forward, communicate what you're planning on doing. Talk to them if there's going to be a big change, so the change just doesn't occur just out of the blue. With that, I've got another meeting coming up. I'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to sign up for the community call tomorrow. You need to register. If you're in the Pawn Leaders community, just go to the community, go to the events tab. I will actually share my screen to show you guys how to do this. And that way it's easy for you guys to check out. So let me share a screen. So if you go to Facebook, go to the Pawn Leaders community, and under the events tab, right here, click here, right? This is the event. And if you just click on the link that I posted right here, it takes you to the Zoom sign up. Just sign up. And the reason why I do the signups is because I don't want just anybody to join in. I want people who want to learn, want to connect. Also, it's for the Zoom confidentiality, so that not just people are sharing the code to everybody. You should get an email with the code, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific. Let me stop the share. Lisa says, children thrive on structure. They crave it. Yeah, but also your team thrives structure, and they crave structure and leadership, right? It's the same thing. Kids, oh my God, Lisa, if you're a homeschool mom, we need to have a private Zoom conversation or a FaceTime. I need some help here. But they need to have the structure as well. Your team needs to have the same structure as kids do, so that they can be more productive and get more done. You need to have more structure. It's why I have the Pawn Planner, to have more structure for you in your business. The more structure you have, the more productive you are. Okay, with that, I got to go. I'll talk to you soon. Love you all.